Open our hearts, O Lord, to listen to the words of your Son. This quote from the Acts of the Apostles is our gospel acclamation for this Sunday. It seems that St. Paul and his friends, Silas and Timothy, were in Macedonia in a city called Philippi. It was the Sabbath, so the guys went outside the city gate to pray. They found a place down by a river. Some women were gathered there, so they began a conversation. One of them, whose name was Lydia, listened, and the Lord opened her heart to what Paul was saying. As a result, this good woman and her whole household were baptized. Listening and hearing, two entirely different actions. Not only did Lydia receive St. Paul's words, she opened herself to them. She heard and understood that Jesus was the way to eternal life. Ours is an age of communication. We are surrounded by electronic gizmos that allow us to keep in touch 24/7. Cell phones, laptops, email, texting, social media. They reign supreme. We talk to each other all the time using many devices. The question is, do we pay attention to the conversations? I wish I had a nickel for every time someone has said this to me. Are you listening to me? Well, yes, I answer. Okay, so what were we talking about? Well, are you on Twitter? No, I say as I hop off of Facebook. I'm multitasking. We live in a world filled with distraction. Good communication can't happen without a speaker, the sender, and a listener, the receiver. It is the basic way we humans transmit information to one another. In days gone by, if you couldn't talk to someone face to face, you wrote a letter and put it in the mail. Sometimes it took months to get to its destination, and when the post did arrive, wow, it was a big deal. People longed to hear from one another. These days, we do a lot of listening, but we don't hear much. How can we fix this problem? We can do what Lydia did. She was accessible to Paul. She gave him her attention, which made hearing what he said easy. You know, all of the gadgets that are supposed to connect us, as wonderful as they are, force us to move too fast. Years ago, when I was starting out in my theatrical career, my teacher told me that I should, when entering a room for the first time, find someone and smile. By doing that, you will let them know that you know that they are special. It's the same way with listening. When a person shares with you, no matter what the subject, look at them, smile, and hear what they're saying. Listen and hear with an open heart. What a great idea! Listening is not just hearing what someone tells you word for word. You have to listen with a heart. I don't want you to think that this is touchy-feely. It's hard work, very hard work.